Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager 5 stream. My name is Adam. I'm the Community Manager of Franchise Hockey. With me as always, and not pictured on your screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with the 2022-2023 Quebec Nordiques. Jeff, we traded everybody away. We started all the rookies, and good things have happened? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, oddly enough, we kind of tore this team apart, and I wasn't expecting much going into the new season, and lo and behold, we're 8-1 after the first 9 games.
Woohoo. You didn't see my tweet about this game, did you?
I did not know.
I said
why
if you didn't curse us. So taking a look at our team, you can see we're kind of up and down. We've been dealing with some injuries. We made some claims to rebuild our team. Right now we have Jesper Boquist on the first line, which we don't really need. William Eklund is waiting to play, 2 stars. I'm just trying to remember here. Injured list shows us with nobody. Okay, so who is supposed to be our first line right or left winger?
Oh, right winger was Nylander. Left winger was Boquist. Was the one?
I know he's in there right
now. I
now.
don't think that was the original plan. But we wanted to keep Krinkovic and Rochette and Kravtsov together, so they develop
yeah, I feel like
chemistry.
Okay, we don't have Newsenbaumer in. He's got 4 points. Oh, maybe that's who we had in.
Might be, yeah.
He had 4 points in 6 games. I feel like Eklund should almost be playing too, but we could send him down to the minors to play. Had 107 points in the QMJHL last year.
You could maybe swap him back and forth with Appleton.
Okay, Boquist has 4 points in 6 games.
Although Appleton's off to a good start.
Just looking here. Trying to remember. All right, I'm going to put Newsenbaumer in because he deserves that over Boquist. Boquist we had actually, yeah, we were using him kind of as a flex player. Hello to Gudu and Tuke in the chat. So I'll throw Newsenbaumer in on the wing. All right, game versus Florida here. We're going to quickly sim through it. And our goaltending has held up, and 6-5 win. Ooh, barn burner. Jacobson scores again. Man, this guy is 2 goals. Continues to kill it. Krnovic scores. Nylander, Krauskopf. Yeah, I mean, our guys are coming through at the right time. Special teams is working out. TJ Brody had 4 assists in 24 minutes of ice time.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I think he's halfway to his point total from last year already. We're only about 10 games in.
All right. But yeah, we used Boquist kind of as a flex guy when we had guys getting fatigue was dropping because we had Stahl who had some issues for sure. I still hate that we see Toronto Maple Leafs as the champions. Ugh.
Yeah, it's your year to fix that, hopefully.
We're working on it. All right, continuing on here. Game versus Colorado tomorrow. I mean, there's not much for us to do right now because everything's going, knock on wood, going well. So let's kind of hope that stays that way. Keeping an eye on waivers in case there is someone we could pick up because should we send down that guy? I feel like we should send him down.
Who, Eklund?
Yes. 2 stars. He can go down into...
Yeah, he's exempt, so it can't hurt. We're just going to, if we get somebody hurt, we'll just take a little hit on the fitness when I come up.
Well, we still have Boquist. Our big thing. Yeah, we still got...
Sure, yeah.
We are near the salary cap floor, so... Sorokin and Jari are both at 2 flames, which is nice. So Sorokin starts, and he loses, of course, and goes. Oh, man. 3-2 loss. But we gave up. We were down 2-0, and Emil Jacobson scores. Matt, and gets an assist. That was a great second-round pick.
Yeah, that's kind of paying off, isn't it?
Tuke in the chat says, Adam, were you surprised Kopp went to arbitration? Other than that, he shares the same agent as Trouba. You know what? No, I wasn't surprised. It's probably better for the Jets in the short and long run. Just because they got him on a pretty decent contract for 2 years. And you can see what he turns into. There's some debate now. I mean, Tuke, I know you follow the Jets, so there's talk of how some people think he could be the second line center. I'm not sure that's the case. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's
pretty wishful thinking.
We'll see what happens. And P-Wog shows up in the chat to say, go Wings. We should actually look to see how Detroit is doing. They've been, they've had 12 points in 12 games. Okay, here's a guy we could pick up. Alex Formenton. 23, 2-star talent, 3.5 potential. Had 7 points in 10 games with Ottawa right now. Had 45 points last year. Is he on a bad contract?
Oh, I thought you meant he was a free agent. He's, yeah, he's 23. He looks like he's probably,
they got 1 year left.
Oh, he's gonna get a big payday this year, I bet, because he's expiring.
Well, they waived him. I think we should put a claim in on him. I mean,
they waived him. Let's
claim
what's Ottawa doing? But they can afford to waive a guy like that.
Marco Dano gets traded. Just take a look at the Senators roster. They're in 11th with only 5-4-1.
Yeah, it's a little surprising. I'll have to
well, they have some talent.
take a look and see why they did that.
Taking a look.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they would.
Why they optioned him? Well, they don't. Well, they got one rookie who's not playing.
Well, actually, now that I look at it, his actual rating is second worst forward on the team.
His what, sorry?
And he is making a lot. He's probably the second worst forward on the team, or at least was before they waived him. And he's making that 2.7 is kind of high for what he's been doing.
Well, we need a bit of.
I don't think he's ever going to hit that 3.5 star potential, but.
Well, we'll keep him.
Yeah, it might be a project.
Tuke agrees. He says, "Yeah, I'm not sure about that either. I don't see Maurice trying that. I don't know what goes through Maurice's head at the best of time. So back-to-back games. We'll put Jerry in for this one, and we lose again. Jeff and Stahl scores. Brody scores. Foot scores, but man, we just got beat up and down. Interesting player in waivers. Yes, we know. Brian Label in the chat says, hey, and I don't know how to say that name, Jeff. What's your best guess?
Sebastus?
Well, hi
everybody.
Sebastus. And we actually got Alex Formenton, so that's fine. He wants number 9. He's not going to get it. He can have Sergei Fedorov, 91, and he's okay with that.
And we do have that empty spot on the roster right now because you sent Declan down, so he can just sit there for a bit until something opens up for him.
Yeah.
He might be interesting to try in that first line spot.
Okay, just taking a look here. We have some guys getting down a bit. William Nylander's down to 81 fitness. Back-to-back game. Okay, we'll push through this one and see what happens. Sorokin, pick us up a win, Sorokin. And he does. 3-2 win. Krauskopf scores. Gernovic scores. But we lost Hampus Lindholm day to day. Hips, muscle strain. Let's hope he's ready to go by the next game. Aside from sports PC games, what other PC games do you guys like to play, if any? Brian Label asks. Jeff, you want to answer?
No, I like the Paradox stuff. Crusader Kings, Stellaris, that kind of stuff.
If you're just talking...
And waiting for World of Warcraft to come back next month, classic.
If you're talking just PC games, I like playing a lot of different things, but lately I have been obsessed, thanks to a friend who introduced me to a game called House Flipper, which I put about 25 hours in the past couple weeks.
It's actually on sale right now. I think it
Yeah.
was $15. I got the alert the other day after I put it on my wish list.
Yeah, you know what? If you like a nice, relaxing game, I would highly recommend checking it out. You know, it's very not stressful. It's kind of fun to just relax and, as dumb as it sounds, clean and paint. And, well, get ready to flip your house. Besides that,
Although it does seem a little perverse if I were to buy it and start spending time cleaning up a pretend house when I actually should be cleaning my real apartment.
besides that, I've always played a lot of Civilization. Still, I need to start a new Civ 6 game. And I'm trying to think what else I've been playing on PC.
P-Wog saying Warcraft has jumped the shark, but yeah, that's exactly the point. They're bringing it back to the old version of Warcraft from before it jumped the shark. So there's no shark involved, just the good stuff.
I don't know. Besides PC, or on PC, I can't really think. I mean, I also have a PS4 where I do some gaming. But some of the games on there I'm playing also are on PC too. And I keep trying to get Jeff into some of them.
Yeah, I just got no time for anything besides.
I keep trying to get
now
Jeff
it's
to play the
ridiculous.
Yakuza series. So, Micro Caravellos takes
Yeah,
another
but
little
I got to
step.
finish.
And
Still not even close to being done. GTA.
David Mattis we brought him over to, or no, did we bring him? No, we drafted him out of the QMJHL. He's got 35 points in 17 games already.
Okay, not a bad start.
Yeah, 17 goals, 18 assists, 17 games. Brad Lambert, who almost made this team, is up to 2 stars now. Was another one of our first round picks, has 36 points in 17 games. Oh boy. Jeff, we got some guys coming who might, be some good players.
Yeah, we've had some guys who've had big numbers though, like that in junior, and they've kind of washed out. So we'll see.
Nolan Foot's up to 2.5 stars. I think that just happened.
Yeah, that just happened. He's 2 at the. I'm looking at the start of the save that you're on right now.
Oh, that's good.
So he finally gets his 2.5.
Finally.
So that's maybe the first line guy now.
Aito
See
Itaguchi.
if we can push him up to that.
Paul Toilat. Oh wow, even him. Look at this. And we put him on Halifax. He's got 25 points in 16 games.
Who is that?
Paul.
Which one?
Paul Toilat.
Oh, Toilet. Yeah.
Toilet, however you want to say it. I moved him.
Yeah, Brian, using dice and cards. That's pretty much how I got started too, doing the same thing.
Damian Gardner,
Make up
another
your
guy
own
who almost
games.
made our team, up to 2 stars, has 29 points in 14 games, Jeff.
Nice.
It looks like we kind of might have nailed this draft. Defenseman we took has...
I mean, it would have been hard to screw it up. We had a million high picks.
Oh, well, we got some guys who... Defenseman Kyle Etienne Michael has 19 points in 17 games. Corey Clausen, that was, I think, our last pick, has 20 points in 15 games. Emil Jacobson continues to rip it up. 12 points in 14 games. Man, that was a good pick. Niko Korsakov, I just can't make it. But all right, we see some guys. P-Wog, you need to read our forum some more. And that's all I'm going to say on that.
We're football game still going. Just not a lot of news about it right now.
Okay, Jordan Stahl's down to 70%. Kravs, oh boy, we got some guys who are low. So that means Boquist is going to come in for Stahl. And all right, we're going to take Kravskov out and put Formenton in to try and get him back up. And that'll give those guys some ability. And so game versus Ottawa here, we want to start Jerry. Sim it out, and we lose 2-1. Essa Lindell has the only goal. Emil Jacobson, again, picks up an assist. I mean, we took out a bunch of our first line, so I'm not really surprised. I guess a couple of new games I am waiting for since we're talking about games is, well, Madden comes out very soon. And I'm also a fan of Wolfenstein, which has the new one coming out right away. Which should be a good time, especially with co-op.
You still playing the new Fallout?
76. I've kind of pushed it back for the moment until the next big patch comes. With giving
bringing everything. Been getting any better, or?
Oh yeah, one of my friends really loves the their what do you call it mode, like last man standing.
How does that work in an RPG? That would be.
Well, what do you battle royale mode? It's pretty interesting the way it works.
Oh, good God. Okay, they're kind of grasping at straws if they're putting that in.
Well, no, it's just a way to get more people, and again, friends who played it really enjoyed it. I've just been kind of tied up doing playing some other things, so. And other life events. Oh, Nylander is down to 55%. Ooh. All right, so let's put Boquist in.
Yeah, I gotta watch. I mean, he was a big chunk of why we were doing so well early on.
Let's give him the next game off. OTP has been with me longer than my wife. I've been playing some Perfect Team, and I finally pulled my first diamond ever.
Oh, yeah, you were saying Yogi Berra, 98, was it?
The 99 Yogi Berra, 101K strikeout.
Nice.
So he has improved my catching ability. Game versus Ottawa here. Oh, Newsom Bomber's at 70% too. Maybe I'm going to kick him out for a game too. Put for all right, Nylander's up to 71%. Ghost Bear's down to 68, but we don't have another defenseman to put in, so he's just going to have to survive. And hopefully he does. Sim it out. And we lose again. Jeff, 6-3 loss.
Well, we did have our best player out, so.
Oh, that hurts. Mark Stone, who's still with Ottawa in this world. P-Wog's talking about playing a game called Big Asheron. I was never into ever.
No, Asheron's Call.
Oh, Asheron's Call.
Not Big Asheron.
Well, I don't know. I'm just. Okay. Well, there we go. I was never into EverQuest, but I did love the spin-off games that came out for PlayStation 2, Realms of EverQuest. Those were great dungeon crawlers.
Is EverQuest still going? I'm not even sure if that's... Did they kill it off at some point?
EverQuest 2 is still going, but I don't know that for sure.
Wow. Yeah, I wonder how many people are left playing that.
Okay, Jordan Stahl.
Warcraft killed that off like 10 years ago. No, what's wrong, Stahl?
Groin straight or muscle, or I think something like that. I clicked through it too
fast. Yeah, he's getting older.
Yeah, both are. Okay, there you go. I mean, to me, the most fascinating MMO out there is, oh man, drawing a complete blank on it. The one with all the spaceships.
Eve,
yeah, Eve Online. I know a friend who's been, a guy who I used to play games with back, man, we're talking 15 years ago playing that. I'm sure he probably still plays some, but I mean, all that crazy stuff that's been going on in that game is nuts.
Yeah, I saw they did some big event where the AIs, or at least there's an AI invasion, and
yeah,
it's completely overturned.
I gotta look here to remember. Okay, Boquist came in for Nylander.
Yeah.
Nylander's back in. Now, Stahl's hurt, so Boquist is going to go in for him. And then Newsenbaumer came out for Merton, so he can go back in. And everybody else looks mostly happy, except for Ghost Bear, who's only at 67%, but I can't really take him out. Let's hope he gets a little bit better over the next couple days. Cyberpunk next year. Yeah, Cyberpunk's pre-ordered for me.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I just hope the combat is better than it was in The Witcher.
Oh, Jeff's ragging on The Witcher. Watch out.
That's really the only thing wrong. It's a great game. It's just the controls are clumsy.
True fact, I have both The Witcher and Witcher 2 in my Steam account, and I've played The Witcher 1 for about 10 hours, and I've never played The Witcher 2, unfortunately. Just haven't had time. And never started Witcher 3 for the same reason. Stahl is now not hurt, but we're going to leave him out to get 100% healthy. The good news is Ghost Bear's up to 97% fitness. Everybody else is at 100. So game versus Buffalo here. We're going to put Jerry in for this one. Sim it out, and oh boy, that is not a good defensive game for us, but we won in overtime. We give up 52 shots on net.
Ooh.
We score 1 goal in the first period, and then they score in the third to tie it. We take a 3-1 lead and then blow it with just over 30 seconds left, and it goes to a shootout. Nolan Foote scores the winner. Whew.
Is that the new version of Total Extreme Wrestling you're playing, Brian? I haven't picked that one up yet.
Jordan Stahl's almost 100%. We'll leave him out. One more. Oh, no. Let's let Sorokin play. And he picks up the win as well. 8-3 stomping for us. All right. Kernovic, 2 goals, 2 assists. Rocher, 1 goal, 2 assists. Kravskov, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Boquist gets in on a couple assists. We're up 5-0 before they finally get their first goal. And then we shut them down. All right. Good. 2 6s out, but a new one is being released later this year, Brian says in the chat.
Yeah, 2016. Yeah, that's 2016 is the last one I played, but I wasn't sure if Adam had the new, not you, Adam Ryland, the Total Extreme Wrestling guy, has the new version out yet.
And the
Curious
good
to
news,
see if he made any improvements in the UI.
and the good news is Hampus Lindholm is almost back too. Which is big.
We must be
news
way
for us.
out in first right now, eh?
What's that, sorry?
We must be way out in first right now, eh?
Well, we lost a few games there, Jeff. We're only at 26 points. We're only 2 points up on
Still, I mean, we had such a big...
Carolina.
Although Montreal was pretty close to us at the start of this.
Oh, man. Adam Lowry got hurt? Minor facial cut, and he's hurt day to day. What are you doing, Lowry?
Got himself shaving.
Okay, so Boquist comes out, and Stahl's coming in. Then Boquist is coming back in for Lowry. And Hampus Lindholm's close. Everybody's looking 90 plus, so that's good. Back-to-back games here. And let's give Jari the start here versus Ottawa. Turn it around and win 2-0. Jari's up to 3 flames. I said 2-0. I feel like I said 3-0 by accident. Guys, I'm 100% serious about Has Flipper, though. It's really good.
I got to look at that at some point. They've got other games like that too, don't they? The same company, the different Flipper games.
I don't know if it's the same company, but there is some other stuff.
Or everybody's just getting on the trend. Flipper Mechanic, Castle Flipper, Stickman Flipper. I'm assuming that's not a game about flipping stickmen. It sounds like Car Mechanic Flipper. Sounds interesting. Looks awful though.
All right. Oh no! Emil Jacobson got hurt. Mild abdominal strain day to day. Well, that means Formenton is coming in. All these guys with day-to-day injuries. Game versus Arizona. Sorokin, let's get you hot now. And boom. Loses, but he does get 2 heat. We give up 45 shots. Ooh. All the scoring was... Nope, sorry, my bad. 1 goal in the second period, and everything else was in the third. We actually tied it and then gave up 3 straight goals. 1 shorthanded, too. That hurts. That hurts so much. Gudu, that is a terrible pun.
That's bad.
Although I'm anxiously waiting the Sega Genesis Classic, and I have no idea if Echo's on it. I honestly don't remember.
Let me take a quick look at the team stats. Just curious to see if
What do you want to look at specifically?
anybody's slowed down a little bit. Brody is one, and Jacobson.
Info, stats summary, and Nylander's at 22 points in 19 games, but he's a -7. Ghost Bear has 16 points, but he's a -10. Jordan Stahl, 12 points in 17 games, but is a -7. That hurts. Jacobson's been hurt a bit too, so he's got 15 points in 9 games. Or 15 points in 19 games, but he's a +10. So, not bad. Game versus Pittsburgh. Let's put Jerry in versus his old team, see what happens. Sims it out and gets the win in overtime. And Essa Lindell got hurt. Perfect. That's just what we need. Looks like this game went to a shootout. Newson Bomber scores the winner for us. Stop getting hurt, guys.
Now who?
I said Essa Lindell.
Oh, Lindell. Okay, I thought you meant somebody on top of him.
No.
You said him, and then you went on and
I just
somebody
meant
else.
in general. Jeff, you cursed us. Adam Lowry's
I
almost
didn't do
100%.
anything.
So we're going to take Lindell out, replace him with Rasmus Anderson. Isn't it Rasmus? Yeah. Lowry's close to returning. Jordan Stahl's down to 42% fitness. Perfect. Which means, okay, Boquist is going to be replaced with Adam Lowry, who's a little hurt but can go. Stahl's getting replaced with Boquist. So glad we signed Stahl to that 3-year deal because of you.
Yeah, you got him relatively cheaply, and hey, maybe he'll retire before then.
$4 million, and he just...
Man, he's veteran leadership.
Oh, good, yes, he can't play more than like 2 games in a row. Adam Lowry is back.
Well, you know, he can...
Question in the chat for you, Jeff.
Any news on the next hockey game? Still progressing nicely. Actually got a new build of it that I was looking at before I came in here, and we'll be not. I'm not sure exactly what point we're going to be able to start announcing stuff about it, just because we've kind of run into a little bottleneck with the art scheduling. Because I don't want to put out we don't want to do screenshots with placeholder art, which is what we've got right now, because that would look really bad. But I mean, if it wasn't for that, I would be able to show some stuff to you guys already.
So short answer is it's coming.
I mean, it's getting close. And we're getting very close to the point where we can start testing too.
Oh, man.
I mean, I am testing right now, but I'm testing with a bigger group.
And Valerie Newsom-Bomber just got injured. He was down to 54% fitness, and then he gets injured. Perfect.
Well, yeah, you think that may have had something to do with it?
Well, I have nobody else to put in, though, Jeff. That's the problem.
You may have to put somebody on the injured list and call somebody up.
Okay, well, Jacobson is just about back now.
You just don't want to rush that, though, because he's not somebody you want to screw up with major injury.
No, but here's something that doesn't need to get changed here, Jeff. Just seeing this for the next release.
What?
If a guy is slightly injured, like that light injury, he's showing at 100% fitness, but when he comes back fully healthy, he drops to 80%.
Oh, yeah, that shouldn't be happening.
So we can see right now Jacobson is at 100. So the emergency option goalie is there.
Actually, I think it's 100 that's wrong. He shouldn't be at 100 if he's still got the injury on him.
Well,
I think it's,
regardless,
from what I can remember, it's not supposed to go above 90 when that happens.
whatever, he's at 80 now, so he jumped. Although this is an early build of the game. Okay, so now we need to go. Okay, Boquist can get out, and put back Stahl. From Mountain can go out, and we can put back Jacobson. And then I guess Boquist is going to come in for Newsenbaumer. And Essa Lundell is back soon. Question for anyone here from Brian in the chat says, how do you decide what to play out versus sim? I typically play out games against teams over 500 and sim against all weaker teams. For me, it kind of depends how I feel at any given time.
Yeah, if there's an interesting game, I'll do that, but generally I tend to sim quite a bit.
And we lose versus Boston. This has not been a very good month.
No, the injuries aren't helping.
I don't think our owner will understand that, though. Essa Lundell is back, but we'll leave him for a day to get a little bit more healthy. Alright, Sorokin, win this game for Arizona. And he does, but he doesn't get hot. 3-2 win. They go up, we tie it. They go up, we tie it. And it goes to a shootout. And Nolan Foote comes through once again. At least he's scoring goals. And, oh my goodness, Hampus Lindholm gets hurt again.
Fourth line.
Sore ankle day to day.
Chat questions. What percentage does it make sense to scratch a player? I usually start, if it's under 90, I start thinking about it, and as it gets closer to 80, almost definitely pull them out.
See, I'd go down
Although
to
that's
after they go into the 70s. If they don't bounce back, that's where I like to make sure they get out.
and it depends to what your upcoming schedule looks like. If you've got 3 or 4 days off after the next game, it's safer to put somebody in who's a little fatigued right now because he's going to have time to recover. Colorado 8-4 over Winnipeg.
I saw that. Newsenbaumer's back soon. Let's take a look here again. So
The Jets are not doing so well in this one, are they?
no. All right, everybody's high. All right, so let's get Rasmus Anderson out of the lineup again and get Essa Lundell back in. Hampus Lindholm can play. He's a little hurt, but he'll be fine. We'll leave Newsenbaumer out, though. Sorokin, get us a win. And he doesn't. He loses. He gives up 4 goals. What are you doing, man? Jason Robertson scores back-to-back in the third to make it interesting. Taking a look at our stats, because we haven't. Defensive game rating, Ryan Murray, 49. Ouch. 42 from Andrew Kopp. What are you doing, Kopp? Lowry's 47. Otherwise, not terrible, but just not getting it done. And Hampus, oh my goodness.
Again? No, come on.
3 weeks. Diagnosed with a strained back muscle. Come on, Lindholm. Oh, we're going to replace Lindholm with Anderson. And
Only 28. It's not like he should be falling apart already.
to the injured list. Oh. Okay, we are exactly at the cap floor. So who do we have on our depth chart to bring up? Our top guy is playing in
Chat
the
question:
queue.
Is FHM5 going on sale anytime soon? No, we just did the
Steam Summer
coming
Sale.
out of the playoff sale and the Steam summer sale, so we're locked out from doing any more sales. I think it's for a couple of months.
But if you do need a discount code, there's a few of them floating around. From our good friend Toogie and Greg Seward also has one, who streams on every couple Saturdays on this channel. I guess we're calling up Cal Foot.
How's he been doing in Moncton?
He's got 13 points in 25 games. It's him or we bring up Mikko Kokkonen.
Nice.
He's finally up to 1.5 stars. And he won't have to
I
clear
mean, his
waivers.
brother got going. Maybe bring Foot up and see if it helps.
Well,
So they
Kokkonen's
should, I
got
think.
six points.
Yeah, they do have good chemistry together. So if you get them on the same unit, that'll help both.
Well, we're not putting him in right now, so
Well,
we
if
have
he
to
does
clear
get in,
waivers to go back, Jeff. That's the problem.
yeah.
I should say those discount codes are, while you can get a Steam copy, you have to buy it through our website, which is FastSpring. And Calfoot wants 25. He can have it because that's fine. Stupid Hampus Lindholm keeps getting hurt. We do still have a trainer, right? Not that that's ever happened.
Double checking to make sure. We do, yes.
And he's great, so I actually do love our our whole coaching staff is amazing. Fred Bathwaite, Chris Chelios, Wendell Clark, and Jeff O'Neill. It's so good.
So we can have a pretty good old timers team too.
Yeah.
Jan Ludwig, Old Devil, John Markel, Jet from the early 80s.
Yeah, our scout list too. Tima Solani's in there, I believe.
Wendell
Go through the
Clark,
scouts.
did you say him?
Sorry?
You mentioned Wendell Clark, he's in there too.
Yeah. He's one of the assistant coaches. But I said you go through our scouts.
Oh, is this what Jan's? Axel Lafleur.
Rick
Great
Dudley.
name.
Michael Chasson. Anders Forsberg. Peter Forsberg. Hal Gill. Lawrence Gilman. Lauren Goulet.
So it's basically the Canucks method of,
Mark Hunter.
except we're not doing it with our old players. We're just using it everybody else's
Axel
old players.
Yeah. Mark McDonald. Norm Poisson. Matt Recchi. I'm not sure on that. Tima Solani, though. Kimmo Timonen. Yeah, we could have a pretty decent old-timer team. Newson Bomber is officially back. Just taking a quick look here.
Gudu wants to know where Messier is.
Vancouver is their head coach.
Ah,
I hear you typing to check. And Jerry
nope,
gets.
he's not doing anything. He's not even in the game at this point, so I'm not sure if he's retired or whatever. I just didn't put him in.
Alright, sneak away. Overtime. Kernovic assisted by Nolan Foote, and Rasmus Anderson finally gets on the board with an assist. Actually, the truth is, Mark Messier is probably sitting around with the Stanley Cup and eating Lay's chips. Let's be honest.
I don't think they let him keep the cup.
He has one on his own.
I'm sure he does.
game versus the Blues. And we lose in overtime. Sorokin just cannot get hot now. Man, we were up 3-0 and then blew it. Went to a shootout and... Man, nobody scored in the shootout until Jordan Kyrou. Nylander had a chance to tie it and did not. Disappointing. And as we hit the end of November, we should get a new development report, and I'm going to guess our owner's not going to be very happy. Even though we have 36 points.
We're not doing that badly.
Yeah, but we're not doing good either. Oh, trade. Vancouver trades Bowen Byram, who is this is such a Vancouver trade. A 3.5-star, 4.5-star potential defenseman who had 50 points last year and has 19 in 26 games, and a 5th-round pick for the rights to Sebastian Anderson, a half-star, 3-star potential right winger, and Jack Roslovic, who only had 25 points last year and 7 points this year.
But is at least 3 stars.
Patrick Laine
that's not
is out
too
for the
impressive.
Jets. 8 months. Ruptured his
Wow.
MCL.
So, that's not going to be good for him long term either. So, the Jets are looking at a lottery pick this year, I guess.
And so what you're saying is we should go hard after their first pick right now?
Only if you can get Hellebuck in the deal.
No, Gudu, I didn't know you got a voice and came on here. Hey, there we go. Santeri Virtanen got up to 2 stars. He's got 30 points in 26 games. He's been a solid AHL player for us. Paul Toilette has 41 points in 28 games now. Oh, Nick Wong gets some increase finally. Huh. Why is he not playing? Is he hurt? Gonna have to check in on this. Jeff, Liam, well, let's see here. Oh, right, I forgot. We drafted a guy who had an ACL injury.
Which was the one missed the whole year?
Yeah, Liam Watkins.
The previous?
No, he played in 63 games last year, but he hasn't played this year yet. Plays for Spokane.
He should almost be back, though.
Yeah, it says he's day-to-day.
No, day-to-day, yeah. I was looking at him on my screen.
I was trying to figure out why he didn't have any points this year. And I went, oh, yeah, right. Okay. I forgot about him. I think he was kind of a later pick in that draft for us. I just became, well, he's got a lot of talent, and hopefully he can turn into something.
No, 93rd overall. So it was a later pick for us because we had no late picks, but still.
Well, that's what.
Early fourth round, I guess.
No, that'd be 3rd round, Jeff.
Third.
93, 31 picks per draft. Start of the 4th round?
96, yeah, late 3rd round. Yeah.
Late 3rd round or early 4th. Board confidence update says it's good, but this past few weeks has not been great. You're 6-5-2. Owner confidence shows we've dropped and we're down to about, I don't know, what would you say? That's probably about 80%. No, 90%.
What color is it?
still green, but it's a decent chunk down.
Hasn't caught up yet. Yeah. I don't think there's any way we're going to get fired this year unless we really fall apart the remainder of the season.
Jeff is daring the CPU to fire us. You heard it here first. He tries to curse us. And Jerry picks up a 7-2 win. All right. They score first, and then we score, and then we score, and then we score, and 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 we score. Before they finally add a late one to make it 7-2. Neil Jacobson finally picks up another goal. Good to see. Big game for Jason Robertson. Had 3 goals in just over 13 minutes of ice time. All right. Tuke says 93 is the last pick of the third. Yeah, see, I'm not crazy. I told you I'm not crazy. Actually, no. You got to remember too. In this game, there is 32 teams, so it would not. It would not.
Yeah, that's what screwed me up because I was thinking I was kind of trying to count, which is Vegas, but I was forgetting. Oh yeah, there's us too.
Yeah. So that would be 96 picks. Tuke, you're wrong.
We really should have expanded to add Seattle by now, shouldn't we?
Well, we had Quebec added, so we don't really need to add Seattle. We did manage to remember to move the ice to Winnipeg. Joni Ikonen, who's 2-star and a 4.5-star potential, 23 years old, just got waived by Montreal. I don't see him making that. Well, some interesting guys on waivers, but no one who's really going to help us. Hampus Lindholm is ready to resume skating. Just taking a look here to see if we need anybody to rest. We got guys over 8 in the 80s, so we're good. Play this game versus Columbus. Sorokin, I'm going to keep playing you till you get hot. 6-3 win, still won't get hot. And Jacobson scores again. He knows and picks up an assist. He knows we've been kind of wanting him to get going. Interesting players and waivers. Tuke in the chat says touche. Or is that Tuke? I think it should be Tuke. And some guy. Lightning claim Joni Ikonen. And Dominic Mason gets claimed by Philly.
By the way, you may want to get it done at some point this season if he's having a really big year. Ghost Bears on his last year of the contract.
Yeah, but his keeps playing bad. Not playing bad, let me rephrase that. His fitness level has sucked. He's 29. What does he want for a deal? He wants almost $6 million a year for 5 years. I'm not sure.
Maybe get him down a little bit.
I'm going to go see who else is coming free agents.
Nathan McKinnon this year.
Yeah, and Nolan Patrick.
Oh, and Austin Matthews too.
Who on defense, though? Eric Johnson is the top-rated defenseman. That's sort of scary.
Yeah, Byram, the Canucks just traded, but he's going to be it's just an RFA. Ryan Suter, but he's nearly 38.
All right, let's try and sign him to a 3-year deal. We'll offer him just over $6 million. He wants the team.
Yeah, good question. Good. I am curious about that. What are the goalie stats looking like?
We'll look in 1 minute. Okay, he will sign for 4 years at just over $6 million per. So,
I think that works. He's not going to be going down, too badly at 33. Shouldn't be.
Oh.
And it's like, we've got the cap space to.
Well, he didn't ask for a no move or anything too, which helps. Goalie stats.
Yeah, that's good.
19 games played versus 13. 11 wins versus 8. Jari's got a 2.23 versus a 3.42 for Sorokin. He's had a shutout. Save percentage is .930 for Jari and .888 for Sorokin. Not great, Sorokin. But he signed to a 7-year deal with us, so we're not giving up on him. Game versus the Canucks, so we'll put in the hot goalie. And he loses because Jeff makes sure that I lose versus the Canucks.
Sorry. Clearly my fault.
You NBA jammed us, didn't you?
Canucks aren't even doing that well this year, I don't think.
Didn't you, Jeff?
In this game, 16. They improved a little bit, I guess.
See, the fact that you're not listening and trying to play it off, I know it's true. All right, Ghost Bear signs the deal. It's $6 million for 4 years. Or $6 million a year, I guess. And game versus New Jersey here. Let's just leave the game here for a second, actually. And all right, let's get Newson-Bomber back in. Kind of forgot about that. And we'll play this game out. Leave Sorokin in net, see if he can do something for us. Newson-Bomber gets in and immediately scores. Gotta like that, Jeff. Yeah. First shot of the game.
I like it even more if you could get a second and a half star.
Me too, but take what it. Also, I still really like this arenas. He did a good job on that. You can get those on our forums as a mod. And Stahl scores, assisted by Nylander and Newson-Bomber. First, 2-0 us. Shots 9-8. Could be back scores. And at the end of the second, 2-1 us. They're out shooting us 20-18. And Mason Appleton scores. Assisted by Robertson and Nolan Foot. And they immediately score. Ty Smith scores to Whoa, 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 whoa. What?
What?
How is Leon Draisaitl on New Jersey?
I will have to check that.
Adam Lowry scores.
I guess it
Assisted by
could be.
Neil Jacobson to make it 4-2.
No, trade. Edmonton got Nathan Bastian, who is a minor leaguer. They actually waived him and lost to Anaheim, so that couldn't have been the main part of the deal. And the other guy the Oilers got back was Colin Wilson. They apparently really wanted to move him. Wow.
So they gave up nothing for and got rid of him. When did that happen?
Draisaitl must have been in the last year of his contract and was leaving anyhow.
What year did that happen?
Mid 2020 /2021.
Huh. 2 years. Well then.
Yeah, I'm not sure why the Oilers would have done that. Unless, I guess, it must have been.
Let's be honest,
the contract
it's because they
years.
were the Oilers. And Vancouver makes another deal with Philly.
Yeah, I think that would have been his UFA year.
Philly trades Jacob Voracek to Vancouver.
Wow.
Along with a 4th-round pick for Cole Lind and Duncan Keith. Cole Lind is a 2.5-star talent, 4-star potential. Only had 12 points in 30
Duncan
games, had
Keith
48 points last year.
is approximately 73 years old now, I think.
Same age as you, I think.
No, 39. Close.
Just ignoring that, are you? All right. One last game versus Tampa here. We're going to sum it up. We're going to keep Sorokin in the net. And he wins, still won't get hot, 6-3. Jacobson has 2 goals, though, Jeff.
So what's he up to now?
11 goals and 10 assists for 21 points in 29 games.
Slowed down a tiny little bit, but I mean, other than the injuries, he's got to be a Rookie of the Year candidate, I guess.
He's playing 3rd line. He's playing 14 minutes a night. Can't ask for much more than that. All right, with that, we're over the hour, so I think we're probably in a good spot here to call it. Unless you disagree, Jeff.
No, I think we're fine.
All right, so let me just say as we continue to sim through here, thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager 5 stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we're at Franchise Hockey. And of course, you can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to your official forums. You can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of the Park Baseball, Perfect Team, or, just about anything else you want to talk about. Jeff, did I miss anything? And we pick up a win, and Sorokin finally gets hot versus Philly. 4-3.
No, I think we pretty much covered everything. Hopefully I'll have a little more FHM6 for you news next time, but like I said, we've got a few things to iron out before we can show screenshots or anything like that. Wondering maybe we should just start releasing some of the feature improvements without actually showing us shots yet, but I'm not sure if that'll go over well.
And we end with back-to-back wins. Not a bad way to go out. Milan Lucic is still playing for the Oilers in this. He's got 8 goals on the year. And perfect.
We can't get rid of him.
We just lost Rasmus Anderson. Perfect timing. All right, thank you very much, and we will see you all again next week.